Being abroad means that probably you are missing your country, city or home. Being away from all things that you love is not easy, and it is a very common struggle. That is why we have for you some tips from psychologists. We hope that it will help you in difficult moments.
My name is Jorge Delgado Garcia. I am from the south of Spain and I have a Bachelor of Psychology in the University of Granada. I'm currently here in Bulgaria doing an European voluntary service after finishing my university studies. I have been living here for 8 months.
Feeling homesick is a natural reaction for every volunteer or somebody who is just living abroad, and how to deal with it from the professional point of view.
Obviously we have all of us to deal with it. It's, as you said, it's a natural feeling. Homesickness is, in short, anguish and worry about being away from home. Sometimes it's not really easy. It depends on the person. It can be more difficult than others. Some people who feel homesickness sometimes indicates some symptoms of depression and from anxiety. But sometimes always it motivates some healthy attachment behavior, like renewal of the contact with the loved ones. Sometimes this experience can be also very frustrating and very painful and also very debilitating. That's why how to deal with it. Interact with people.
According to your personal experience, is the theory true?
Totally. Homesickness is a proven fact. There are several studies that has been proven the homesickness from very diverse groups, such from refugees or to international students. It is, so to speak, the concern about being forced, separate or anticipated separation from the home place. Like the base of the homesickness is the uncertain link of the person to the new environment that he finds himself, like a new city or a new country. And we can find like from a really slight homesickness from, for example, when we leave our children in summer camps, but we can also find like a more severe homesickness, like in soldier at war, because both the aversive environment and also the trauma related to war lead to a more severe homesickness, sometimes almost to suicidal points, apart from, and in addition, other mental problems.
And how do you deal with homesickness?
That's a really good question. For sure, there's a whole field of researches of how to deal with homesickness. As I said before, social interaction for me and for these studies are the best way. But there are other ways to do something fun, just to forget about the homesickness. Talk with people with you can find support, and also maybe just talk with your loved ones. In this current globalized and connected world, it's very difficult to be totally isolated. We have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, even Instagram. All of these social media, we use them to be constantly connected with whoever we want. And of course, loved ones, father or mother, they are not an exception.
How to work and live with somebody who is missing home that much that it influences its everyday life?
Well, of course it's not easy, because it's not a really good moment in the life of anybody see someone who is suffering. I mean, of course it's not easy to leave home at first. Remember these good times that happened. It's really hard because we want to return to these moments. And we may become frustrating a bit. But the problem is that sometimes we decide to, like, for example, we have to let her or let him space. He will copy it. But sometimes the solution is radically the contrary. Just to remind him that he or her, that he or she is not alone here in the new place, and that he has to people which one he can or she can trust. Also that people who are missing a lot, sometimes they usually forget that they are living right now. I mean, in the way that they are so focused in the past that they forget that they have to live the present.
Yeah.
And as they cannot do it by themselves, they have to be helped by others. The way is just interact with them, trying to ask them if they're okay, even if they are not okay, because the first moments it's really hard for people. Just trying to interact. It's, as I have been saying, because it's the main point of all this, is the social interaction that makes us get along with this thing. If you don't try, you can never know what experiences are you losing. Home is something known, is something safe, and new experiences are a bet that can get well or can get worse. But both of them will teach us new aspects of our lives that we might don't know, and it's inside ourselves where we have to struggle with ourselves and find the courage to take this decision. Out there is a whole world of new experiences and new friendships that are waiting for us to be discovered.